What's up, sword boys and girls? More Fire Emblem Heroes here with Kobe. I wanted to talk a little bit about the game, how my team is doing, a little bit of a status update, and a little bit of things that you guys might not know about. So, I'm sure some of you know that there are missions over here. Once you clear the shards and crystal missions, they get a little bit. You can upgrade it to newer versions of them. So, after you clear the story on normal, you can go in. You don't have to go through all of the hard missions. You can save that for later. Go in, do 1-5, 2-5, 3-5. Go ahead and claim those rewards. That's what I've been doing. Now I can do it on Lunatic. So instead of going through all of Lunatic, I can just do a quick 1-5 because you've already completed the main story and actually did 1-5 before upgrading to these current missions. And I thought it might have counted, but it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and... Oops. I meant to turn on auto battle. And I'm doing it again. I'm going to go ahead and turn on auto battle. I don't recommend this, but my characters are 10 levels higher than all of these enemies, so it's not like it's a big deal anyway. But yeah, like I said, do the missions, upgrade to hard. If your team is high enough, just go in and do like 1-5, 2-5, 3-5. You can always come back and do the other ones later. Keep in mind the weapon triangle, of course. Sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword. Same for magic. Basically, blue beats red, red beats green, green beats blue. But it shows you down here at the bottom anyways, so keep in mind a lot of people seem to forget that, or maybe people don't know that who are pretty new to Fire Emblem. Most people that are kind of veterans have that in mind. You always want to try to avoid sticky situations with that. So right there accounted for a 1-5 victory. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our rewards. There it is. I haven't been using these universal shards. I am saving them up. I don't really see a point in doing that. The missions are pretty easy at this moment in time. Another thing I wanted to talk about, when you do the duel arena, I highly suggest sending a friend invite to everybody you fight against. Or search online, find maybe a message board. I know there's stuff on 4chan. They've got a friends list where you can just send people friend requests. Add as many friends as you possibly can, because when you greet the people down here, you'll get 5 feathers, and then you'll get 5 additional feathers if you have over a certain amount of friends. I think it's 5 or more friends. It's just another 5 feathers. It it builds up over time. I mean, 20,000 feathers you need to level up a unit from 4 to 5 star. That's a lot. That's kind of one thing about this game. If you're not paying a lot of money to get units, it seems like it's going to be really hard to get feathers. But then again, every day, they do the 1 star, 2 star special map. So if you don't like that unit, you could always just go to allies, not advance, grow, send home a unit you don't like. You get feathers for those, and you're still not getting a whole lot. So once you get to 20,000, you gotta be really careful on who you're giving it to. Maybe look up online or find some kind of resources for character growth. Maybe, or you can just upgrade the unit you like the most. It's all about fun, and having fun is fun. So yeah, so you want to add as many people as you can, and I'll see if I can accept these guys. I might have too many. I can. Right now, that's the only thing I noticed friends are for. There might be more in the future. Maybe like a clan implementation, or your army, I guess would be a better term for it since it's Fire Emblem. What else? Don't forget your daily 2 jewels. I'm sure you guys see those every time you come to the barracks room anyway. They did give away 10,000 free feathers. I believe it was a follow... Is either a download event or follow their Twitter. 20,000 followers on their Twitter or something like that. They gave away 10 1,000 jewels to us all, which is pretty neat. The present map, do the map, you get some orbs for that. That's pretty cool. Arena promotion. This is new. This wasn't here before. Show rivals around the world the power of your teams. The arena is going to really heat up with this new promotion. Special arena. Oh, they added arena quests. Okay, yeah, I did see this. And they gave us bonus dueling crests. So now, in addition to our February quests and our Shards and Crystals quests, they have arena quests. Do stuff in the arena. Oh, wow, you get 1,000 feathers. Okay, that's great. I didn't know that. I didn't have a chance to look at these yet. So I wonder if these are weekly? Monthly, it looks like. 20 days left until this ends. So that's really neat. Another thing, once you link your Nintendo account, you can click this up here. Maybe they don't show it off. So I think maybe that's something they could do. Maybe put like a little notification up there. So every time you complete the main story, just the first initial story on normal, you can collect 100 little, what are these, Nintendo points, Fire Emblem points. You can go ahead and cash these in for some rewards. I'll probably be doing stamina potions and dueling crests. The duel arena seems to be the way to go. So the arena, I don't think they've implemented the defense system yet because, oh, I got points. Maybe I just haven't been successfully defending because I'm running 2 swords on my team, but that's good. So I guess I guess every battle I've lost defending, which is, I would say, pretty common in most cases. The duel arena you can kind of manipulate in your favor a lot because it's just AI, and the AI isn't super smart. I do have a hard time sometimes because I go in with this team right here because the characters I have leveled most, and I will lose out hard to Takumi. Takumi is like the best unit in the game. If you've got him, level him up. That guy is nuts. He's got a 1 to 2 range counter, and he's an archer. An archer with 1 to 2 range counter is nuts. But there's also Hector. Hector is great in this game. He's a tank. He does massive damage, and he can also distant counter. So he can counter up close and far away. That's a really good unit to have. And I've been leveling up his daughter, Lilina, a lot, and I'm really liking her. And from the growth charts that I've seen online, she actually like averages out more attack than Hector, which is crazy because she's a mage. So she's got that 2 range, and she can deal massive damage. But I mean, she's a mage, so she doesn't have much health, doesn't have much defense, so she's a glass cannon. So I'm really excited to see what she's like later on. I'd really like to use her some more. Just leveling up is pretty, I wouldn't say hard, but if you don't want to waste your resources, it could take a long time. Because you can only do maybe like 4 or 5 missions because of the stamina cost. So I'm really hoping that they do some like half stamina week kind of thing. I cut Marth from the team. I wasn't really digging him too much. He's really only super useful if they have a dragon user on the team. Otherwise, he just loses out to like every other sword user. And he has really low health, or mine has really low health. I'm sticking with Lynn because she's the wife. She has really low health too compared to other Lyns I've seen. But she's got really high attack for me, which is pretty cool. So she's kind of like a glass cannon. Effie though, I was sleeping on Effie. Effie is amazing. She's only got 1 movement range. She can only attack in front of her. She's got a lot of health, but that attack is 52. She is my highest attack unit over Roy, who's a powerhouse. Effie is great. And I think she's got a skill where she can prevent people from double attacking her if she's greater than or equal to 50% health. So she's gonna tank the hit. She's gonna come back and destroy them. And I really like comboing her with Roy. If I can get them set up properly, I'll push her one step up with Roy's ability, and then move her in for the kill with the other one. And she can also push other units. I kind of wish that I had another heavy armor unit, because she can push somebody 2 spaces up. I think I showed that in a video once where she just pushed him over a river. I didn't think you could do that. I didn't think you could push a regular unit over a river, but she can. It's pretty neat. I really like her a lot. Still using Camilla because of the 7 attack, or 7 damage area of effect. She's also kind of a glass, I wouldn't say cannon because she's not super strong. She dies out pretty easily to sword users and especially to like Marth or Lucina. I've seen a lot of Lucina's wreck Camilla a lot. There's not much to say about her. She's really good in in a term where if they're grouped up, you're dealing that 7 damage, so you can pick off people pretty easily. Lilina has a pretty good ability, I think, too, where a horizontal row of 4 or 5, she deals like 12 damage, and then, she moves in for the kill with her extraordinarily high attack. So I really like Lilina. If you have a Lilina, I definitely recommend leveling her up. I think that's it for the current allies I have. I haven't really been leveling anyone else to test them out. I was trying to do Jagan. I'm not a big fan. I just need a cavalry unit up high enough to where I can start completing some of these quests, which is another cool thing. But this one right here, where it says beat 6-5, no, that's not it, 6-1 with Felicia on my team. I don't have Felicia, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. As you can see, I have 103 summon stones. I honestly don't know if I want to summon yet or if I want to wait until the next banner. I'm really tempted to just go, it's going to be weird saying this, deep into deep devotion because Takumi is so good. But I feel like colorless orbs are really hard to get on summons, and I don't want to use all my stones on this just to try and pull a Takumi and me not. Well, I guess I can't say I'm not guaranteed to get a good unit because with every failed 5-star pull, you get more percentage towards a 5-star, and I believe the number is 120 summons. You're guaranteed a 5-star on the next one. So that's not 120 times you going into summon, that's each orb on a summon. So if you go in and you do all 5, that's 5 off. It's not just 1. What are some other helpful tidbits? Advanced growth. I would not merge allies early on. So like my 2 Lilinas, they're pretty much the exact same with the exception of, one's a lower level. If they were both 23 and had the same stats, I'd level them up more just to see what RNG does to these characters. Level your characters up, your copies. See which one is going to be the better unit, and then merge them on to the other one. I would say 20 would be a good grasp of what's going to happen. When they hit 20, they were the exact same stats. I'm going to take them up to 25, maybe 30, just to see who's going to end up being better. And when you merge them, remember to 4-star units in settings, it's auto set to favorite, so you can only merge them if you unfavorite them, which is the little heart icon. So you would go up here, unclick the heart, so you can do that. But as you can see, she's going to be level 23 plus 1, so she's going to have a little 23 plus. She's going to be a stronger version of Lilina. She gets bonus stats. You get 80 bonus SP. So I haven't used her. I haven't even upgraded her skills yet because I'm unsure of which one I want to keep. I guess that doesn't really matter because you get the bonus 80. I was seeing if they merged SP, but they don't. You just get like a bonus 80 for doing that. I've got a lot of characters that I probably won't be using, so I could definitely send them home. I don't really want to. We'll come to that later. I definitely recommend not expanding the barracks, excuse me, upgrading the castle to max because it's going to be like, oh, I didn't know you could do this. Torch the castle. Because at the Royal Castle, AXP is increased by 100%. That's going to make leveling your your level 1 to like level 15 characters super quickly, so you can, do the comparison. But right now, I'm only getting like 1/6 of a meter doing missions that where it's like 5 higher than my current level. So we'll go ahead and do this level 39 one just to show you what it's like. Lynn is my lowest at 32. So this is 7 levels higher than... Oh, she might not be able to kill... Oh, she can kill Sarah. So we'll try and get her in for the kill on Sarah. But it's probably going to be Effie tanking a lot of this. Okay.
Let's go. All right. Got it.
I like having the danger area on so I can see where people are going to... See if someone's going to get attacked or not.
Of course.
Who has range? Oh, it must be Sarah. She can attack. Okay, I'm not too worried about her. Let's draw her in for Lynn to try and get a shot off on her. Or that could happen.
All right. Of course.
Oh, I know I messed up. I can't... Oh, there we go. Lynn's gonna die.
Yes.
I'm gonna have Roy not attack, have them attack him, and then... I'm not gonna move Effie in.
Yes. Let's go.
I didn't want Roy to die on the enemy's turn. So having them attack me first, and then Roy's ability to just annihilate their defense first is a little bit better, in my opinion. But he is going to die if I do attack. I'm not going to do enough to kill him. Yeah, because he's going to get his ability. Oh, this is going to be a little rough. I'm going to go ahead and have Effie come in. Watch the power of Effie. She is going to annihilate this guy. Or not. She's going to annihilate her. 46 damage to poor Sarah. Now if I move in... see, can Lynn kill her? She can. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show this off. Lynn is 7 levels lower. My experience, it doesn't tell me what I'm at, but we'll go ahead and go in for the kill. Barely anything. It's like 1/8 of a experience meter.
Yes.
We're going to move her back. Tank that 1 more hits. Oh no. This guy boosts attack. I didn't know that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, Effie. Take him out. Get it, girl. I don't think I'm going to win this fight. He's an armored unit. Lynn is going to do no... Oh, she's going to do a little bit of damage. That's good. I was a little worried about that. So we're going to have
All right.
Camilla come in here. She's going to do 8 damage. Looks like that dude doesn't have an ability, which is a good thing. Now she's going to do a little more than 8 damage because she's got her ability. Let's take a look.
Say no.
This should be 8, right? 13. Oh, okay. 2/2. Oh, I got it again. Go Draconic Aura. Brave Axe with that. 2 specials in 1 go. That's pretty sweet. I really like that. That hasn't happened yet. I will not attack with Lynn, though. I'll have him finish her off. And then end my turn. I don't want Lynn to attack because that means she's going to die on his turn. Look at that. There she goes. Good old level up. It took 2 enemies to kill. The level ups are set in stone the moment you get the character. There's no resetting or dying just to see if you get a different stat boost the next time, so don't waste your time doing that. That's kind of a thing for Fire Emblem. I think, well, in the games, I think you could manipulate it, but not in this one. It's just set in stone the moment you get the character. Remember to check your character skills out and equip them as necessary. For Lynn, I waited until I got enough for Gale Force because I wanted to. I misunderstood it. I didn't realize it was a special ability. I thought one time per turn she could attack again. I guess that'd be a little too broken. That's about it, guys. I'm really enjoying the game. Here's my friend ID if you guys want to add me. That about wraps up this video. I appreciate the watch. If you guys want to see anything, really, let me know in the comments. Maybe try out new characters. Tell you what I think of characters after I tried them out. Anything. That's it. If I do a poll, I'll definitely record it. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I want to, or the new banner, which will probably come out probably in another week, I want to say. Oh, also the event board, there was a mention of a... Oh, did they take it down? There was a... They took it down. There was a mention of a new character, like, event coming soon, but it's gone. Okay, well, that's interesting. Maybe they're postponing it. Alright, guys. That wraps up this video. Appreciate the watch. Take it easy.